is it still worthwhile to buy a new launch? Many people ask me, Eric, if I buy a new launch and after all the agent fees, after the holding period, like for 3 years, what will be the profits? So is the returns healthy? Blah, blah, blah. If I buy a 1-bedder, how much will I make? Will I buy a 2-bedder? How much will I make? Blah. There's a lot of questions. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what is the estimated ROI or returns you can get per annum. I remember back in the days, about 3-4 years ago, I recommended these two projects and one of them just TOP recently. And if you have guessed it correctly, you are so lihai. The project name is, drumroll, is Kelvin. Yes, you are right. It is Kelvin. Wrong meh? No lah. Every time you type Clavon, it will turn into Kelvin. If you don't believe me, you can try now. Correct, right? So it's Kelvin. Today I'm going to touch all the giant huaguis of Kelvin and how much each of them make by buying different types of layout. Clavon, Clementi Avenue 1. I remember there's another upcoming new launch beside Clavon, which is in between Clavon and Clement Canopy line. So just completed recently. I remember some of my one-to-one members just got their keys and he has updated me that, oh, I became a giant huagui. I am so happy for you. Okay, 640 units. Now let's look at their recent transactions. Oh, not bad. You see, so many recent transactions which are sub-sale. So let's go through quickly how much is it sold recently. And because I memorized the size, so I just read out the size for you. Okay, smallest one is this size, 527 square feet, which is sold like 1.1 million, 1 million, 1.08 million. Then the 2-bedder is this size, sold like 1.5 million, 1.538 million, 1.53 million. Their 3-bed, 2-bath is 958 square feet, no storeroom one. 1.95 to 2.1 million. Maybe the 2.1 million is high floor, correct lah, 32nd floor. I remember this 4 plus study. And the rest of layouts is not shown here. I do remember they sold maybe 6 months ago. That's why it's not here. Never mind, I will just go through later. Most importantly, how much did they buy? And to make things simple, I did up a new table just for you guys. Ta-da! This one. Okay, so I just put a size here. 1 bed, 1 bath. This is the size for 3.2. This 3.3. This size 4.3. This and 4 plus study 1.356. You just need to input on the yellow boxes. Then at the end, you will have your ROI. So to have some fun, let's do the table together. And let's do it step by step. Like how much the 1-bedder buy per square feet at that time during launch. To show you how many of them profitable so far. Up to now, they have 30 profitable transactions. Most importantly, got any xiao kia, anyhow sell, do charity and lose money or not? 0 unprofitable transactions. Hey, clap leh, clap leh. This is one of my top projects for that year leh. Go and check out my Kelvin review 3 years ago. And you will know this is my top new launch for that year. And if you know any of your friends got Kelvin, you better go and shake hand and make friend with him. Because his status is different now. He's a giant huagui now. Which is 640 of you. Officially certified as the giant huagui for Kelvin. Well done. 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone. Mama wish all the Clavon owners huat. I suddenly remember I have this member who wanted to buy Clavon, but in the end they choose to give up. Hi. So if you are watching now, I hope you are crying and lao baksai, man. Okay, now let's look at the 1-bedder, see how much they buy per square feet at that time. So for all the 1-bedder here, so we can see that the per square feet maybe around 1,007 per square feet. Let's use 1,007 per square feet. 1,007. Let's go for 2-bedder. So the whole thing here, can we average maybe 18th floor 1680? Maybe we can get like 1650 as average. Let's use 1650. 1650. So you can see the 1-bedder they buy in about 900, 2-bed about 1.26 million. Now let's go for 3-bed 2-bath. Can we use like maybe 1630? Okay, 1630. They buy about 1.56 million. Now go for a 3-bed 3-bath 1130. And we only have one here. And it's on the 8th floor, about 1550 lah. 1550, 1.75 million. Oh my goodness. Yes, although this one don't have 1 kilometer to Nanhua Primary, this one also cannot walk to MRT station. Can walk lah, you just sweat like xiao only oh. But at this price is, wow, it's so cheap today. In today's price, 1.75, I think the max you can only get one size smaller for a new launch, which is a 2 plus study. So you see lah, every time you wait every 3 years with the same budget, the size becomes smaller lor. Previously it's 3 bedder, now become 2 plus study. 3 years ago you have a 2 bedder, then now you can only buy 1 bedder. And you never buy. 3 years ago, maybe your budget is 900k and now you can only buy half bedder. Hi. So buy properties to wait. Don't wait to buy properties. 懂不懂? Now let's look at the 4-bed 3-bath. 1281. Okay, we have 2 sold. One on the second, one on the 6th floor. Maybe higher floor, maybe 1540. 1540. Okay, then 4 plus study, 1356 square feet lah. Wow, we have 2,005 lah. Buying like 1,005. 4-bedder in Clementi was only 2 million. But again, at that time, many people will think, oh, it's very expensive. But now, let's see how much they have sold. You just need to put in the per square feet lah. About 2,000 per square feet lah. Okay, let's use that 2,000. Okay, then go for the 2-bedder. You can see like that average also about 2,000 you see? 2,000. Okay, how about 3-bed 2-bath? On average, maybe you can use like 2,050 lah 2,050. Okay, now let's go for the 3-bed 3-bath. This is a very good price they sell. Maybe I should use an average of 2,040. Okay, now let's go for 4-bed 3-bath. They sold about 2,000 And let's see the last one. 4 plus study. I think they sell about, wow, 2,001. From here you can see clearly, buying 1-bedder, 2-bedder, 3 and 4, which one makes the most? Okay, so 1-bedder make about 158,000. 2-bedder average about 267. 3-2 400, 3-3 550, 4-3 590 near 600, and 4 plus study 800. Giant 花贵 leh. And I go and double check is it true Okay, 1-bedder 150, average 150 160, very good. The 2-bedder about 260, roughly about 260, very good. 3-bedder about 400 plus, roughly about 400. The 3-bed 3-bath only one transaction about 550, about 582. Okay, quite close. 4-bedder about 590. Okay, very good. Quite close. And finally, the giant Kelvin Huakui. I put about 800 plus. Well, they got it 850. Well done now, well done. Buying the right project, just all in, you make like, oh, awesome, man. So for that, let's give Kelvin a round of applause. Fortune favors the bold. Got hear before or not? This is the profit. This is the net profit. For the net profit, I have factored in all the agent fee, interest, everything in already. So this is what you see after the agent fee. Okay, next go to down payment. There's a formula calculating the down payment for new launch. Buying a new launch is the same down payment as resale property. So if below 1 million is about 28%. More than 1 million to 1.5 is 29%, inclusive stamp duty. Above 1.5 million is 30%. Things like that And not only that, I added another 3% down payment. And assuming they take maximum loan, I usually use 3% as a guide for the monthly installment for the entire 3 years. So let's say your down payment is 30% include or stamp duty. The formula I put 33%. And this is how I get the down payment. Then you just need to put in the number of years. Usually new launch, the holding period to hold the project is about 3 years. And most of the people, they do sell upon TOP to get the best value out of it. Kelvin is a COVID project. And you can see their holding period. Average number of days is about 1,300 days. Then you calculate. So 1,003 divided by 365. About 3.5 years. So let's put 3.5 years and let's look at the returns. And you will see how much returns you will be getting on your dollar to dollar. 1, 2, voila! 14.1%. Which means every $100 you put in, you make $14. And some of the people say, ayo, why buy property? Put in fixed D. Hello, my friend, fixed D how much? 1%, 2%. This is 7 times more than the 2% fixed D you are getting. So that's the reason why people leverage and buy property. The higher you leverage, the higher returns you will get. And just note, this is based on the maximum loan, which is 75% loan that you take to buy the property. So let's say today, you don't take out so much loan. You take just like 55% loan. Your returns will be lesser. And how many of you feel that 14% is really a good investment today? If you think that this is good, you got no standard because I just showing the 1-bedder returns. Now let's look at the 2-bedder returns. I just do another 3.5. Ta-da! 17.3 leh. Good, right? And in my many videos, I say 1 and 2 bedder is a good stepping stone to your next better one. So you don't keep the 1 and 2 bedder for rent. It's waste of time because if you can step up to buy a 3 bedder minimally, your returns is ooh la la. Let me show you now. 3.5. 21.4 eh. Many people thought that the more money you put in, the higher returns you get. Yes, it's true, but based on the percentage, it's not true. The more you put in, the returns is a lot higher. So let's go for 3 bed 3 bath. 26 leh. Disgusting good lah. So I'm very happy for all these people who got guts during COVID they wear. Okay, let's finish the 4 bedder. 4 bedder. Boom! 25. Okay, so they are about same. Last one. 34 leh. So that means 3 years 100% already lah. Okay, what it means 100%? That means 3 years you get back 100 more. So in all, you take back 100 plus 100, you took back 200 lor. But because this is a COVID project, that's why 3.5 years. So the returns already not that good. So imagine I use 3 years Wow, 40% eh. You put in 630 and you make additional 756. Putting down 600 plus and making 700 plus is additional 700 plus. So in short, you put in 600 plus and after you sell, you also took back your down payment plus the 700 over 1,000 of additional profits is 1.3 plus million take back. These are all net per annum returns. I minus everything already legal fee installment monthly installment agent fee And there's no property tax in the 3 years because it's not completed. Property tax is only for resale properties. And there's no other fees. So this is really net. But if you think that, Eric, your calculation is not very true. I just minus a few more percent It's still good. So this is what I am so passionate about, why I hope that you can start as soon as possible. But again, I just want to share with you, this is only good new launch. That one don't have such thing. I don't know whether you like this Excel sheet. If you like it, you can comment below so I can create the Excel sheet and give you a shortcut link to download. If you like this kind of video, I can do the newly TOP ones, Treasures at Tampines, Momentum Park, Penrose is one of my top new launch in that year. Upcoming Armour new launch, which is going to TOP very soon, and we can compare which is a better new launch so that we can all learn together. Do stay tuned and I hope you have fun in my video and see you in my next video.